This last one in this bucket is the Pediatric Reformulation Project, and that is one that's in development. And as you can see here, that pediatric medicines, and actually it was quite enlightening for me, is that I didn't realize what a problem it was in terms of reformulation. I guess I always thought of children's medicines being lower dose of an adult medicine, and it's not. It's far more complicated than that. And so there are a lot of issues why this really hasn't been done previously, and it kind of fits with what we want to look into, which is areas that are not likely to be funded in other ways or done by other folks. So we're putting together a group to work on this project. Let me go to that next part. And so the Reformulation Project will showcase the ability of all these stakeholders, and in this case we've included not only FDA but EMA in the European Regulatory Authority, to see if we can collaborate to come up with a whole series of studies of medicines for children, and then build a consensus around best practices and evidence-based and well-grounded clinical need. So I think that this is a really interesting project because we are pulling everybody together that's interested in this subject, also the regulatory authorities, to sit down and look at that. Right now, apparently there are no standards for things as simple as flavorings. There are no standard practices for that, and so that's actually where we're going to begin, because it's, again, a simple pilot, and so we want to prove that we can actually work together in this way, including the EMA, and look at a significant problem, see if we can do something together as a group, and we chose something that we thought would be relatively easy to do compared to some of the other projects, and then work through and create a process so that work through a process to actually set up a long-term initiative where we can look at not only things like flavoring but also other reformulations. I was going to ask Stephen if he had any comments on some of the...
That was a great summary.
Okay. All right. So again, we're identifying the initial topic and funding for the pilot. And so this will go again to the Reagan-Udall board as well as the FDA for final sign-off.